Wait. Don't go anywhere. Somebody asked me a question and I got to answer it. So you don't want to miss this question. This question, you don't want to miss. Hello, family. Welcome to 15-minute live Q&A with your CEO 3 times. The real Alisa Applewhite. I am your CEO 3 times, the real Alisa Applewhite. And let's get to the question for today. All right. So, what are... Hold on, y'all. Y'all know me. I'm in the background doing something. What are community development financial institutions? Wow. Somebody asked this question and I'm going to answer. I'm so happy. So, abbreviation, CDFIs. All right. So, for the people who know what CDFIs are, you need to tell people because it's like a hidden secret. All right. So again, what are community development financial institutions? All right, so let's get to it. Why do I go live Monday through Friday, y'all? It's simple, right? People question me. They send me DMs, emails, texts. They ask me questions, and I'm like, I wish I had time to answer each question, give them like my points, and just go in depth, and then answer any real questions that they have. But I don't. So I decided to go live every day for 15 minutes, Monday through Friday, where I answer your questions that you ask. So please keep sending in the questions because the list just keeps growing, right? Please send in your questions. If you want to answer, I will definitely answer. If you have not been following me and this is your first time following me, I have no filter. Okay. So I answer things and then I'm like, why did I give that question? Why did I give that answer? Why? Because I want to help you grow. I truly do. So please ask the question. If it's appropriate, it'll make it to the question list. If it's not appropriate, you'll get blocked. Either way, right? But you can catch us here live Monday through Friday at 12 o'clock every day, Monday through Friday, answering your questions, right? And if you comment live in the chat, we will even give you a shout out on the next live. So comment live on the chat so we can give you a shout out on the next live. Another thing, Saturdays and Sundays. People say, okay, Alisa, that's Monday through Friday, but what about Saturdays and Sundays? We got you covered. There is a pre-recording on Saturdays and Sundays. Guess what time it is? 12 o'clock on Saturdays and Sundays that answers a question that somebody previously asked. All right, so the next question that we get is, why do they call you CEO 3 times, y'all? Everybody is a CEO 3 times, right? You're a CEO because you're taking care of your family, your kids. You're a CEO because you're taking care of your business or your job, and you're a CEO because you're taking care of your community. So everybody is a CEO 3 times, right? But it's simple for me and my husband. We have 3 companies, y'all. All right, so the first company we got, top of the line healthcare staffing. This is a healthcare staffing company that staffs medical professionals in hospitals, doctors' offices, and nursing homes. Then we have TOTLHS Hard to Go Inc. This is our nonprofit. This is the agency that literally takes care of our medical professionals holistically, right? This also houses the Hard to Go Gala. It's the event that we have for medical professionals to just let them know that we absolutely understand, we absolutely care, and we want to hear their story, right? It's a very, very great event that I absolutely love and created. So gotta get part of that nonprofit, y'all. We take sponsorships and we take monthly donations. the real Alisa Applewhite Consulting. This is the consulting company, right? This has brought you questions live and answers 15 minutes a day, right? This has given you 15 minutes a day for 365 days and 365 days and 365 days. I'm going to answer your questions, right? So the consulting agency doesn't only do that, right? We help everyday people like you build a healthcare staffing agency from scratch to government. We also partner with other medical professionals to teach them how to be the best medical professional they could potentially be. Then, y'all, oh my God, we have the podcast. How can I say? We have the podcast, Beyond the Scrub podcast, where we actually go on the streets of Charlotte and other cities and meet perfect strangers and ask them their patient experience or ask them their medical professional experience. Then we also sit down with medical professionals and hear their stories, sit down with patients and hear their stories, y'all. We want to get it out. We want to get your story out because you have to be heard. In healthcare, people don't understand it's a universe by itself, right? So we don't only do that, we have now partnered with hospitals and nursing homes on how to retain their staff. And people say to me, why do you run a staffing agency and you work with hospitals to teach them how to retain their staff? Y'all, it's simple for me. It might be complicated for a lot, but for me, it's simple. I want to make sure we have a compassionate, accountable, and professional medical professional at the bedside of each patient, meaning if that's coming through my doors or if that's coming through the hospital doors directly, right? That is my goal. So the consulting company also, me and my husband started this. We go to public schools, right? High schools and middle schools. And what we do is we talk to teenagers and middle schoolers about generational wealth, credit building, business, right? Establishing a business. So we do a lot with this consulting company. Give me 1 second, Amazing. We do a lot with this consulting company. Everybody knows Amazing is my 4-year-old. And she pops in and out of my videos and she draws on all my sticky notes. But everybody knows that. So this is the consulting company, y'all. It's so much to this consulting company. All right, let's get to it. So that is not the one that I want. I want this one. Let's see. Boom. Here we go. Did I not turn it off? I didn't. I got to go back in here and turn it off. There we go. Y'all know I'll be working this on the side. So what are CDFIs, Community Development Financial Institutions? I found this out a year after having business, a year after being in business, okay? You need to know what this is like before you start business. Anybody who wants to start business, you need to know your Community Development Financial Institutions. All right, so CDFIs. So I'm going to give you 3 things on what I think a CDFI is and how it can potentially help you. All right. So number 1, it is a community bank. Y'all, I'm talking about this ain't your BB&Ts. This ain't your SunTrust. This ain't your Truist, right? This ain't your key banks. These are people who started most likely nonprofits and said, hey, there are people without good credit. There are people who've been in business for not too long who needs a small flow of cash anywhere for they can give you up to $100,000 depending on the CDFI that can give you money that is backed by the SBA, meaning if you default on the loan, people don't tell you this, if you default on the loan, the SBA will pay anywhere from 70 to 80% of the loan back to the business that lent you the loan. Look at the government. Look at the government, y'all. What in the world? Why I'm not hearing this, right? So this is why banks also love to do SBA loans. I found that out. This is why they always push SBA loans because they know that if I give you $1 million, 70% of that $1 million at minimum is going to be covered by the government. They're going to give me my money back, So the other one is just a loss, right? So this is what community development financial institutions are. They're community banks in your community that you can locate and say, hey, look, I just started a business or I'm starting a business. What can I do to get $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, $50,000 to help me with my vision in my business, right? These are the banks. You don't have to wait for 2 years to give them your your business plan, to be in service for 2 years and give them your business plan for them to help you out. They'll help you out way before the 2-year mark. Some of them even will help you out within 6 months of business. So this is very, very important. You need to find out where your community development financial institutions, your CDFIs, are located. Now, this is a plug that I was going to put at the end, but I'm going to go ahead and put it here, and I'm going to put it at the end too. If you go to the SBA.gov website, they have on their website a list of CDFIs, and you can search it per city or state that you live in. So if you put in a city and you put in the state that you live in, it will tell you all of the CDFIs that are located in your area. That's a plug. Y'all better do it. You need some money. There you go. That can help you out. All right. So definitely do this before you do any MCAs. Oh, definitely. Because they ain't gonna save you from NCAs. They will save you if anything else. Give me 1 second, Mama. I know. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second. I'm just doing live, and I'll be finishing a little bit, okay? Mm-hmm. All right, baby. You want some paper? You want to draw? Yeah. Here you go. Here goes some paper.
Thank you, Mommy.
You're welcome, baby. All right. So what are CDFIs? 2, community development financial institutions. Banks for the unbankable. I just said this, y'all. They don't care about your credit, most of them. They want to see that, hey, you have a business, you have a vision, you have some determination. And because it's small community banks, right, or it's like small venture capital groups, right? So they're just like, I think I like your vision. Let me give you $5,000 to help you with your vision, right? And then they work it out on how you pay it back to them. And they don't give you these really high paybacks, right? So these are banks for the unbankable, right? So if you can't go into Bank of America, if you can't go into Truist, if you can't go into Key Bank, right, you can definitely go to a CDFI. Do not get a MCA, a merchant cash advance loan, and then think you can go into a CDFI and they're going to fix it. They will not fix it because they are high interest loans, y'all, and they are losing money by giving you money, right? So make sure this is your first option if you are unbankable. And what I mean unbankable is, this is a question somebody need to ask. I'm going to give you one thing what unbankable means. If your credit's not there. Okay, so somebody needs to ask, what is unbankable, Alisa, so I can answer the question for you on that one. Number 3, what are CDFIs, which is also community development financial institutions? They are community banks that help small businesses and new businesses. So I said this to start with, right? If you are a brand new business, some CDFIs will help you within 3 months. It's anywhere from 3 to 6 months. They will help give you some type of capital so you can fulfill your vision, fulfill your goal, fulfill your dreams. A lot of people don't know about CDFIs because we only know about these big commercial banks. But CDFIs are pretty much people that either started a nonprofit or some type of venture capital group that decided, hey, I want to lend the person who is unable to go to Bank of America some money, and this is the max that I can lend them, right? And this is how we pay it over time. One of the community development financial institutions in Charlotte, North Carolina is BEFCOR, right? BEFCOR. So BEFCOR is one of a community development financial institutions. Another thing that I love about the SBA, y'all need to go into your SBA, into the city that you live in, build a relationship with these people. Like truly, truly build a relationship with them, because when you build a relationship with them, they give you more information. My SBA here in the Charlotte area, they were able to give me in the Women's Center in Charlotte at UNC Charlotte here, they were able to give me a whole list of community development financial institutions that were in Charlotte. They gave me like, all right, this one normally approves for this type of stuff that you're doing or this type of business. Like they really help you. They really want to get government money out. People keep saying, oh, the government don't want to help you. No, the questions is we're not asking the right questions, y'all. You got to ask the right questions in order to get help. So another plug that I put in for you, I gave you BEFCOR for Charlotte area. I don't know if BEFCOR does any other area, but I said I was going to mention it again. If you go to the SBA.gov website, you can look up, search CDFIs or Community Development Financial Institutions. There is a search area where you put in your city and you put in your state, and all of your CDFIs will pop up with the numbers in the emails to the person you need to contact, so you can call them, tell them your stress, tell them what's going on, and see if we can get you any funding. All right, so let's go over this again because we have 1 minute on the clock. What are CDFIs, Community Development Financial Institutions? Number one, they're community banks. Number two, they're banks for the unbankable. And number three, community banks that help small and new businesses. So don't think that your business doesn't qualify, right? As long as you have all your paperwork, as long as you have all your paperwork in order, then you will qualify, and they will tell you what you qualify for, right? So that is that. Make sure you're following me on all social media platforms. The Real Alisa Applewhite. Again, The Real Alisa Applewhite. Again, The Real Alisa Applewhite. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. Like, don't take a break now, right? The Real Alisa Applewhite. The Real Alisa Applewhite. Right. Beautiful. I love it. So make sure, oh my God, it's so beautiful. Y'all should see amazing artwork. It is so beautiful. So it's The Real Alisa Applewhite. You want to show them your artwork, baby? Yeah. Come on, show them your artwork over here. Y'all got to see amazing artwork. It's so beautiful. And y'all better say beautiful in the chat because we motivate our children around here.
This
Go ahead. Tell them, baby.
Frankie.
That's who?
That is Frankie.
They can't see your face. Tell them, baby. Okay.
So this is Frankie.
That's Frankie. Okay. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. All right. So that's Frankie. So make sure you go to our YouTube channel and you subscribe. Now, me and Amazing have just gave you some information. Community Development Financial Institutions, which are CDFIs. For people who cannot find funding, you need to connect with these people. Go to SBA.gov, search for community development funds, community development financial institutions, put in your city, put in your state, and find out where you can get some money from. All right. So as always, I ended. Give me 1 second, Amazing. I gotta tell these people I love them. Unless you're gonna tell them to. You're gonna tell them you love them?
Yeah.
Tell them. Say we love you.
We love you.
And we don't even know you.
We don't even know you.
But we absolutely love you.
We absolutely love you.
I'm telling you, we love you. We're so glad that you decided to wake up today and be here at 12 o'clock with us. And we are so glad that you are breathing.
Subscribe below.
And subscribe below, like she said. See, she's so smart. But we are so glad that you are here with us. We are so glad. But I promise you, there is no love like the love that your Creator has for you. Not your kids, not your spouse, not your mother, not your daddy. Nobody will love you like the love that your Creator has for you. So as always, I tell you, go build a relationship with your Creator because it's going to get rocky. In business, it's going to get rocky, y'all, and it's going to sway. And when you are firm and standing in God and know who your Creator is, and you at peace with yourself, it is not a devil in hell that can come up and push you or move you from your stance when you are affirmed in, just soiled in God, right? So go, build a relationship with your Creator. All right, Amazing. Tell them we're about to go.
We have to go.
Say love you again.
We love you again.
Blow kisses.
Mwah. Kisses.
All right, here we go. Alisa Applewhite, your CEO 3 times. This is going to be a millionaire mindset. Tip number 1, your new friends' conversation should make your old friends uncomfortable or intrigued. Let that sink in.